Hello again, this is Commander Lucosa, and here we are with Beta 2.02. This is the very first time I have started it up, and I am already quite surprised that I have not been disconnected yet. But, all joking aside, I'm still not exactly overly enamoured with this game at the moment, so I'm going to see what, if anything, I can actually do before I then get fucking booted out again. Now, let's bring up the galaxy map, which you can see, it's working. It also looks like, well, unless they've changed it so that it doesn't show. Okay, it does show jump connectors. Please tell me that doesn't mean I cannot go any... Oh, okay, I have to highlight over the other systems before it will show me if I can carry on going. Fuck for that. Right. I think I'm going to go to Opala. In fact, I know I will go to Opala. So, let's take a look and see what I can take from I Bootis to Opala. I have a horrible feeling it's going to be not a lot. Right, consumer items. Oh, don't say it's not domestic appliances, it's clothing. So they haven't fucking got any here. Right, so I can't take that. Nothing there as far as technology. Okay. Food, armor, industrial things, so yeah, that's not going to be the case. Yeah, and okay, waste is showing up, but I can't take that there either. So the only thing I can take to Opala is clothing. Well, let's see if by some miracle clothing has now come back in. And even if it has, is it going to be worth buying in? Why have I got my contacts? I can't remember. Oh yes, that's right. I was going to check to see if I... Okay, I have no criminal record, because if you remember, Iran was firing at me way back, and it does already feel like way back, in Life Beta 2 video. Anyway, yep, clothing is nothing here, so I can't take that. All I can take is food cartridges. Well, or some of these, but I can't afford crop heart. No, actually, yes I can. I can afford two. I can afford those. I'm not entirely sure what hell static furnaces are. Mineral extractors I can also afford, but I don't think there's going to be much call for them at where I'm going. And scrap. None of that's really any good to me, actually. What had I forgot to do? Opala is agriculture. Well, might as well take a look at the system view of Opala, if I can. Yeah, there we are. Right, ring around Opala A. Not saying nothing. Romanenko estate, and there's another one there. So there are two stations in Opala now, as well as a outpost. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. Rukavishnikov platform. So Opala is an agriculture. Shall I risk taking What was the stuff that I saw that crop harvesters, that's it. Yes, I will. Okay, so I can only take 2 of them. I still have 497 credits, so there's no point taking any foods there. They're not going to need that. Pesticides are too expensive and they haven't got any. It's looking like that's pretty much all I can take. Or all that's worth taking anyway. Okay. So let's just make double sure that I'm locked in and that destination Opala 6.15. Right, so we are all set. Let's check here. I am still high, so I hope those 2 kills would have been enough. In Elite, 2 kills was all you needed to get yourself from harmless to mostly harmless. So they've changed that. Oh yeah, I did take that off and then of course it disconnected me, so it didn't count. Right, I'm all set. Let's return to the surface and get ready to piss off and see if we can actually do something. Of course, we've gone right back to the beginning as far as, you know, the state of Beta 1 with the bobblehead here. It goes absolutely mental. And some of the graphics, I mean, look at the 42 that's showing there, that's supposed to be a hologram. It looks awful. It looks like 8-bit colour. So that's dreadful. Anyway, let's launch before I get even more pissed off with this thing.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Now my spot seems to now be a square, so it's basically a very large pixel. That looks terrible. Let's get ourselves lined up anyway. At least they've now got the background sorted out, so that's something else in its favour. Looks like the amount of space dust has been reduced quite significantly. Now you don't get much of a sense of movement. Right, we are no longer mass locked. Let's piss off.
Drive charging.
Sooner or later I'm going to have to head back to where we're running and then find out if I'm going to be alright there, because that's what happened last time. There we are. Right. I don't want to go to the platform. There's very little difference, or distance even, between Onizuka's hold and Romanenko estate, so I'll go to Romanenko because I know that one. So no, I won't. I'll go to Onizuka's because I don't know that one. There it is. Over 1,000 light seconds away, so we've got a fair old distance to go. Having multiple docking stations in one system now means it's much more in line with how Frontier was running again. So it is definitely getting better. It just needs to fucking work. And the graphics need sorting out. They are not as good as they were in Beta 1, not even close. I'm slowing down a fair old bit here to approach because I seem to keep overshooting every time I approach somewhere under Super Cruise now. I'm still like 90 odd light seconds away and more. Of course, Onizuka's hole is going to look rather boring because it's going to be another Coriolis station. So maybe I should have gone to Romanenko after all. Seem to be getting better at approaching my intended destinations. Here we are. Right. Now I'm wondering if this means that I would be able to go from one station to another within the same system and make profit. I remember doing that in Frontier. When I land, as I was saying, when I land, there is something I will want to do rather urgently. Okay, let's get our docking request done.
Request granted.
Pad 21, there it is. It's quite handy being able to see them even before you're actually inside the docking bay.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right. First things first. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we've got to refuel. Oh, for fuck's sake, how long is this going to take? Right, it hasn't let me refuel. Now it has. And here we go. So that took a long time, didn't it? So there we are. According to this, I am on this server, but I cannot actually do anything. So what I shall do is I'm going to do what I was going to do, which was check my graphics options. See what kind of state they're in. Well, they're all extremely good. They're all at best, so... But I can't actually do anything. Or can't actually do anything, I should say. So, right, let's try this. We'll quit. I may be sounding rather quiet. It's going to stay unconnected. Right, well, that means that once again this video comes to an end. So this is Commander Lucosa signing off. But before I do sign off, a quick message to Frontier Developments, and that's fuck you and all you other cunts.